Hello, and welcome back to OneShot. I don't know why I sang that. Sometimes I just do that. Last time we finished up the Glen, which was a rather short episode. I had intended to divide those two videos more evenly, but that didn't happen. Because as we have established, I'm a professional. I don't want to go back. Yeah, we got chased out of the Glen by those weird glitchy square things. Not sure what that's about, but it can't be good. So we're in the Refuge now, which is this very magenta-y, reddy place. And we seem to be far above the actual city itself. Let's see if we can find a way down. Ah, the sun. Hello, Messiah. Welcome to the Refuge. Do you understand what you must do here? I'm supposed to go inside the tower, right? I already see the tower, so I guess we must be close. Where's the entrance? On the surface. The surface? Look down, small one. Oh, we're pretty high up. I guess I gotta get down a lot of stairs. Or find an elevator. Correct. However, the tower is a sacred place. Finding the entrance may be easy, but that alone will not be enough. What do you mean? Once you reach the surface, I recommend visiting the library for leads. Alright. Thank you. Off you go then. I wish you luck. I'm afraid this area is off limits for you. Only the bearer of the sacred kernel is permitted access to the garden. Sacred kernel? This one maybe? Oh, like a kernel of corn? I have this. It was left behind by the plant lady in the Glen. That is indeed the kernel. Then it is your duty to regrow her. Do you understand what you must do? Take the seed to the garden. Plant it in the pot in the center. You may now pass through here to access the garden. Cool, thanks. I'm going that way. Fancy. Time to put the seed in the planter. There's no dirt in this pot. Will the seed really grow like this? Alright. We will keep an eye out for some dirt as we explore this area and take in the vibes. Come on! Work already! Huh? What was that? Good question. Come on. Come on! I'm too busy for this.
Excuse me.
Whoa! You're... you. Indeed. Oh, jeez, I didn't think I was gonna run into... This is embarrassing. Is there, anything I can help you with?
Yes, please. I would like to know how to get to the surface.
Yeah, I was afraid you were gonna say that. Right now, this elevator is the only way to access the surface. But... yeah, just take a look at it.
It looks like an elevator.
Well, you're not wrong, but go look at the button panel.
Huh, there aren't any buttons.
Yup, that's a problem. There's usually a big button here that says ground on it. You know, because it takes you to the ground area. But now it's been ripped out or something? I tried looking everywhere for it, to no avail. Exploded.
Do you think we'll have to make a new one?
What? How?
We'll figure it out.
Do you think you'll be able to make that button? Well, no pressure, kid. I'll just stick with my original plan for now. Time to kick the door again. foot hurts. That is not a viable long-term solution, I feel like. So let's go clockwise around this area and look around, see what we can find. Maybe we'll find the button, or the materials to make a new button. Who knows?
It's a small tree.
Good afternoon. Well, the time of day doesn't really mean anything now. With the sun gone, the night never seems to end.
Then, how can you tell? Time, I mean.
I have my ways. Good afternoon. Your time here is precious. Please, do cherish it.
I will. A tape dispenser. It's bolted to the table.
It's weird. We might need that, though. They're just bolted so people won't steal them. Feel free to use, though.
A stapler.
I am the power room mechanic. Do you have an issue to report?
Yeah, actually. The surface access elevator appears to be broken. There's a button missing, and... Can you go take a look?
Leaving this room is not in my programming.
Ah, never mind.
I am only able to fix issues in this building. Sorry for the inconvenience.
It's okay. Some kind of computer terminal.
No dice in there. Okay, that's very different. Oh, look, it's a sassy computer terminal. Let's see what it has to say.
You're going to need this soon. Take this film and expose it to the void. The answer will be revealed when you bring it back again.
The computer printed out a strange transparent sheet.
A transparent sheet filled with numbers. Yep, that's filled with numbers, all right.
Still clueless? Figures. Want another tip?
Sure, sassy computer.
There's a void beyond the four walls that bind our world to yours. The edges of your viewport where everything is obscured. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Past the throne, through the void, and back again.
We'll just keep that in mind for later, methinks.
A heavy piece of metal set into the wall. I think it might be a door or some kind of vault. There's a small screen here in the middle.
Okay, so this is not required for progression, but it's like a super secret thing. I don't even remember how to access it. I would have to look it up, but if you open it, you get... There's not even like an alternate ending or anything. It's just a weird secret extra Easter egg thing that I think references a different, like a Flash game or something. I guess I should have looked this up to explain it better. It's a whole thing. It's weird. Maybe I'll look into it. I might have already missed the steps to open this door. I'll see about looking into that. Assuming I remember to. Anyway, moving on.
Wow. I've actually never been to a big city before. All these lights, all these people. I guess most of this world's population lives here.
Some nice chill vibes here in OneShot today.
It's very different from my village. The village is very small and surrounded by huge fields. You saw a bit of that in one of my dreams from a while ago. The tallest buildings in our village are only 2 stories tall.
I grew up in a very small town. It's quite pretty, but otherwise would not recommend it.
What about you, Cadenza? Where do you live?
I live in a city. It's moderately sized. Not like New York big, but pretty decently big.
A city? Like this? Wow. I can't imagine living in a city. Must be exciting. And kind of scary. The view is nice, though.
It is nice and kind of scary and exciting. Alright, that's enough of that. We'll just be ignoring this weird vault for now. Okay, that's one pathway scratched off. We have some weird film for our efforts. Stomp, 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 stomp.
Those squares again.
Not going that way.
More of those squares.
Bit of a maze here we got. I say a bit of one. Not much of one. Are we in a diner? We're in a diner.
It's an empty coffee tin.
Made of aluminum. Says coffee grounds.
Milk and sugar. I like both. But not in coffee. A coffee machine. It's nearly full.
Oh, hi there.
Hello. How come there aren't any people here? Normally cafes have tons of people.
Yeah, it's a really slow day.
Do you think it's because the ground access elevator is broken?
So I've been told. The city's infrastructure has been suffering a lot lately. Skywalks and stairs breaking off left and right. Now the only reliable way of transport are those elevators. Until now, anyway. You don't say. You know, the tall guy came in here earlier saying the same thing. He asked me if I've seen a button that says ground on it. He looks pretty stressed, so I wanted to cheer him up. I told him the only ground I've seen today is coffee grounds. He didn't get it. I see him around a lot, but he never seems to have time to eat a proper meal. He kind of just rushes in here, drinks a whole pot of coffee, and then rushes back out. He really takes his job to the extreme. I mean, it's an important job, but nothing is worth that amount of stress, I think.
What does he do?
Maintenance, I believe. Something to do with the lights, but I don't know the details. Maybe you can ask him later? Oh, you're still here. Would you, like anything? I can cook something for you if you want.
It's alright, thank you.
Well, don't be afraid to ask if you do get hungry. I'll be happy to make something for you. Thanks, bud. Appreciate it. I keep pushing the wrong buttons. Let me... elevator deck. Yes, here we go. Now we'll check the left pathways. Ah, here's the bed. So I have that squared away. Handy information to have. This is the last pathway left to us. A Abruptly chill music. That would be a good title for a playlist, I think.
The door's locked from the inside.
What is this, a Silent Hill apartment complex?
An abstract painting. A landscape painting.
Are you an intruder? Because if you are, I, Model 8-XM Home Security Bot TM, serial number 392328839W4, will have to report you. Oh, that said B8, sorry.
Oh, sorry. I kinda just walked in because the door was unlocked. Do you want me to leave?
Scanning for suspicious activity. Suspicious activities detected, 0.
Well, I guess as long as I don't do anything bad.
I am still monitoring you. Alert level has been set to low.
Don't worry, I promise I'll be a good guest. It's off.
Good. That means it doesn't get the chance to be sassy at us.
Cadenza, someone lives here. We can't just sleep in their bed.
No observations on the couch? Fair enough, I suppose. Hello?
A small potted plant.
That's it? Can we water the plant? Nope.
It's a sink.
Sure is.
There's a pair of scissors on the ground. On a pile of hair? I don't think anyone's using it anymore, so...
Yoink. A pair of scissors found amidst hair. We'll just take that and be on our way.
Soap dispenser. It's a wall of family photos. Okay.
Thrilling conversation.
It's a pink flower. It's a big penguin plush. Hello, penguin.
Hello.
This is, I think this is related to the whole safe vault thing I was talking about earlier. This is a reference to something. I don't remember what offhand. But it's in here.
Hello, penguin?
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Sounds like it smokes 3 packs a day. That's not healthy for you. Moving right along.
A picture of many ones and zeros. A painting of 4 robots playing cards.
Hello. Would you like to play a game?
Oh, sure.
What game would you like to play?
Do you know rock, paper, scissors?
Desired difficulty level?
Huh?
Desired duration of turns? Please set your timer.
Never mind. How about hide and seek?
Desired difficulty level?
Well, maybe not too easy?
Initiating ruthless mode. Target locked. You have exactly 14 seconds. Start running.
I'm not sure if I want to play anymore.
Oh. Session abort. Are you feeling unwell?
No, it's not that. I'll pass.
What?
Don't you like to play run away from the killer robot? Well, at least I have fun with it. A pile of large books. One of them is a robot instruction manual. It's off. Thank goodness. There's a lot of apartments in this building. Ding ding! Ding ding! A picture of a ram wearing a little pink bow. Aw, that's cute. It's a landscape portrait of the Glen. Something has been chewing on this plant. I think I know who. What's up? My dude! Totally. The title is City Life, What to Expect. Right. The remains of a potted plant. Not much is left of this plant. The entire plant was eaten. I just moved here from the Glen. Things are so different in the city. You've been to the Glen, right? Yeah. Everything's so green back there. I really miss it. My neighbor gave me some plants to cheer me up, but I should probably get a muzzle for Betsy there. Well, good luck with that. We'll be on our way. A Roomba. I'm not sure what this is. It's like a little car. Hey, Niko, you should definitely ride the Roomba. What? Do it! Whee! Whee! High stakes Roomba drifting. Beep beep, come through. Well, that was fun. You gotta make time in your life to be silly sometimes, you know? Anyway. Coffee cups. I'm too young to drink coffee. You're not missing out on much, truth be told. This may be heretical to some of you, but I don't particularly care for coffee at all. A coffee machine. It's very warm. A photograph of a house in the Glen. Looks like it was taken when people were still living in the ruins. It's a photograph of the cafe. Looks like it was a busy day. A pile of large books. They look like phone books. A photograph of the city skyline. A photograph of some buildings. And a TV person. Some of the pages are dog-eared. A photograph of a factory. Conti, is that you? Hey there. Hello. You the Messiah? Mm-hmm. I like your scarf. Thank you. Mama made it for me. Tell her I like your needlework. I will. When I see her again. Friendly fellow. A photograph of some railings. A photograph of the mines. There are many robots at work in the photo, extracting large deposits of ore. A photograph of the tower. The sunlight makes it hard to make out much in this photo. Just the trash can. There aren't any hidden super potions in there, are there? It looks like I can unlatch the store. Ah, so now we have a shortcut back to the start of this place. Cool. It's a sink. It's a fridge. This fridge has magnets on it. Maybe they'll come in handy? I hope nobody will mind us taking them.
An assortment of colorful magnets. One of them's a goat. This game has kind of a thing for goats, seemingly. Alright, back to exploring.
A potted plant. This one has a pink flower on it.
Hello. Be sure not to touch these. These are the plants that have only recently sprouted. It's not easy for a plant to make it out there these days. We got these growing lamps, but they're a poor substitute for the sun.
The pots are labeled with different species names. Oh, the sprouts are stretching towards the sun.
Hello. Hello there.
You have a lot of plants.
I do. Grew all of these myself, you see. Feel free to ask me about them.
Oh, you're a gardener, right?
Yup.
Do you happen to have any dirt? For growing plants, I mean.
Yup. Do you need some?
Yes. I'm supposed to plant the seed left behind by a plant lady. But the pot in the garden doesn't have any soil.
I see. I know who you're talking about, yeah. Here, take this whole bag.
Thanks!
A bag of dirt for growing plants. Well, that's that sorted. Most of the plants in our world tend to grow in the glen. Even if it's facing the flooding issues, it's still in better condition than the other two areas. The Barrens is... well, the Barrens. And Refuge City has barely enough ground to stand on, let alone grow stuff. On a larger scale than this, I mean. Good luck with that seed now. Thanks. That's a phosphor tree.
Oh, like the ones we saw in the glen. I always wondered, where are the leaves? They're not dead, are they?
Oh, not at all. Although these trees are composed of a woody tissue, they're closer to grass, anatomy-wise.
So the branches are actually leaves?
Sorta. What's interesting about these plants is the amount of phosphor sap they can generate.
Phosphor. That's the glowy stuff, right?
Yup. Phosphor can store light energy and slowly emit it over time. Most of the phosphor from this world still contains energy from before the sun went out. Without the sun to recharge them, though... well, let's talk about something else.
So, is it a tree?
Only in name. Ah, black clovers. Probably the only plant hardy enough to survive naturally outside the glen. Personally, I think they're really boring to look at. One of my customers really loves them, though. I think all the black clovers I'm growing here are for him, actually. Come to think of it, I haven't seen him in a while. I wonder when he's coming to pick these up. The clover guy, he's actually pretty cool. He's an author, and apparently he's some sort of big deal. Or at least he's really passionate about his work. I don't know him that well, although sometimes I stumble across articles about him in the news. I'd love to chat with him if I run into him again.
It's wheat. Why is it in a flower pot?
Well, doesn't it look nice?
I guess. I like to stand in the middle of the wheat field back in my village. It goes on for miles.
Ah, I wish I could have seen it. In our world, wheat is usually only grown in small, isolated plots. Or in a flower pot.
Black clovers. They're kinda shiny. It's wheat.
That golden color is quite something, no?
Empty flower pot.
Only name.
This tree has leaves.
Ah yes, true foliage is hard to come by nowadays. You hardly ever see trees like these in the wild anymore. And the ones you do see are pretty much all raised artificially by people like me, mostly for nostalgia purposes.
A small tree with leaves. Apparently they are rare. Cactus.
Cactus.
Cactus. A watering can. It's half full. Filled with plant clippings. A small garden trowel. The handle part is shaped like an owl? I get it.
Teehee.
It's a pink flower.
Excuse me for a minute.
Needed a quick drink. This is your reminder to stay hydrated, it's important. Alright, let's get out of here. This is a really big building. See ya, TV man. Let's head to the garden first. Oops, wrong button.
I hope this helps you grow, little seed. The seed's in the soil, but it looks a bit dry.
Good thing we have this tube of water.
Good thinking, Cadenza. Water should help the seed grow. The dirt's nice and moist now, but what if it dries out? There's only so much water from this little tube. I'll hold on to the tube for now, just in case. We've given it dirt and water, but will that be enough? Oh, maybe we can make a button out of this. I can cut out a piece of the can and fold it into a rectangle shape. Just like arts and crafts. I don't think it's supposed to be this simple. How are we going to connect it to the elevator? Well, let's find out.
Button? A simple button made from a coffee tin.
The magnets don't stick to the aluminum, but... Oh, what if I just folded the magnets under this edge? It's holding together, if just barely. I hope that's good enough?
Magnetized? A button with magnets loosely attached. We're not quite done with that yet. We're getting there. Where am I going?
Oh, of course. I gotta tape it together or it might fall apart. Good thinking, Cadenza.
Taped button. The magnets are secured with tape. There we go. Keep hitting that on accident. It's not that far to walk, so...
Let's hope this works.
Reactivating elevator services. Please input security code to continue. What? That's never happened before.
The squares?
Huh?
You saw them, right? They were on the door and...
Oh, nah, the square stuff happens all the time. I meant the whole security code thing. But then again, the elevator hasn't been this broken before.
I guess we should go look for a code, Cadenza.
Can I help with anything? Anything at all? Being so unproductive for so long, it's really getting to me.
I think Cadenza and I got it handled. What do you think, Cadenza? Maybe you can just try out some numbers until you get it.
Alright, I suppose that's better than doing nothing. Let's see. 00000. Access denied. Yup, gonna be here for a while. 00001. Access denied. You aren't seriously doing this, are you? So, if you wait for several real-life hours, the man here will eventually brute force it, which I find is quite funny, but I don't have that kind of time, so I'm just gonna do this. Drag past the border, then bring it back up. 63014.
Ta-da!
What? It works! I don't know what you did, but it actually works!
Good job, kid. You're a genius, you know that?
Well, I had help from Cadenza, too.
Oh, right. The whole Messiah business. Anyway, ready to go? I'll be up ahead. We'll do that later. For now, I think Niko deserves a nice nap.
I'm a little tired from walking. Is it alright if I take a nap?
Absolutely. I'll see y'all next time. Bye.